you guys got this radio station going off the ground where you play people's music that comes in. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Um, AI Underground. Um, it's just something we just felt a lot. We're all AI artists, AI musicians, whatever people want to call us.
Hmm.
And it's just the amount of, like, I don't want to say hate. I feel like that's a strong word, but nobody accepts this. We're expressing ourselves in the ways that we can find, and it's just the AI is a tool, and we're using the tool.
Hmm.
Um, and so we came together as we wanted a safe haven where we can show our creations and our artistic expressions in a safe place where we won't be criticized. Um, and the amount of people that have told me this is the happiest they've been
Hmm.
is just maybe lets me know we're doing the right thing. Three TV shows: Two and a Half Men, Big Bang Theory, Friends.
All right, man. I've seen that whole series. Can you name three video games?
Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Legend of Zelda.
Ooh, you get bonus points for Zelda. You know the Ocarina of Time. You played that?
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, man. All right. So we're on the 60-second podcast. Shout out my podcast. Do you have any social medias you want to shout out? We'll get right into this because I know don't have a lot of time.
I have a TikTok, Ghost Rider Forever, um, and a YouTube channel, also Ghost Rider Forever.
Okay, awesome. Let me get if you want to share your experiences on how you came into AI music production.
Oh man, well, I used to make when I was a teenager. It was real amateur, self taught. Um, then as I grew up, I kind of left it behind. Uh, then heard about the Pseudo app
Hmm.
earlier this year, and yeah, I just wanted to see. I just curious, and I started just putting simple lyrics in, just simple, hard rock guitar solo, and female vocals, and just listening,
Okay, what your
and
ear wanted to
it
hear.
really intrigued me. It sounded
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, it was like this is it's cool, like being able to properly express yourself, but also in a timely manner that you just couldn't, like, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah. So I was experiencing ways to analyze music and trying to figure out the best way to describe it because that's what I figured out the model likes is how I describe things.
Uh,
Um, so
I
yeah, so
think
I'm pretty new to AI. I created 4 albums so far. The first three were like 5 minutes long, and they're like really short instrumental tracks. And I was just getting it used to it. I use
uh,
Marika. I haven't used Sono. Um, I know I'm like in a Discord with all Sono users, right? Is that correct?
mostly there's also Udio and Refusion, I believe someone brought up.
Okay. See, I don't know much about anything except for what I downloaded. It relates to humans in certain ways because we all own or have seen a live performance before, or like have felt what a live performance is. How do you think AI takes away from that, and do you think it'll ever be able to be performed?
Ooh, that's tough. I mean, that would be. I'm assuming that's kind of the goal, right? Is to get probably some, like, virtual. They call them like VTubers, right? But like some virtual, someone that a virtual person,
Hmm,
and then maybe some virtual, AI music, and
right. Do you think there's value though in it being a live performance, or like, I mean, we can look up YouTube right now and look up your favorite album and watch it
Mhm.
live. You know what I'm saying? Like, or not watch it live, but
Uh,
we can watch a live performance of that album. Do you think the live aspect actually matters?
uh, yeah, because you could still put on a show.
Hmm.
It's still a performance at the end of the day, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. One of my podcast questions is if you could go to a concert by the end of this year, like who would you like to see?
This year, probably Kendrick Lamar.
Nice. I think I'm going up to Seattle in August. I'm going to try to see the Blue album played by Weezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're coming to Seattle. I think. Um,
Okay.
so can you walk me through your process of what you do to generate AI music and video, or how you like how you've come to find this process becoming quicker and in ways you know that you've never imagined?
Um, it was weird at first because back then I would hear the beat first, and then I would write lyrics to the instrumental. But now I really like adjusted myself to like hearing it in my head or how I want it to sound, and then I write the lyrics out, and then I put it into pseudo, and then I start giving it the description. It's like how it's better to describe it would want, um, and then it starts generating, and then just going off, finding, hearing things that you weren't hearing in your head, and be like, oh, that would work. Like, how do I keep that part into future generations?
Hmm,
Uh, then you just keep tweaking with the wording uh, until you find something that you really
right.
feel is what you're trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you utilize the tool that it creates it very fast, right? Like uh, that's what's kind of efficient about it. You can cipher what sounds good, what doesn't. Is that what I'm hearing?
Um, yeah, relative to because when I was making music before, it took hours
Hmm.
to just record, make it sound right. But then as you start making it, generate it, it kind of becomes something else.
Like, how do you feel about the music that you listen to growing up, or like CDs and records and stuff? And like, how do you think that affects the way that you use AI? Like, do you program it like for just what you want to hear? Do you try to make something that you've never heard before?
I think at first, it's all I hear it like in my head, like either like the melody or like the lyrics being said in a certain way. Um, but then as you start making it, generate it, it kind of becomes something else. It's
Hmm,
you what you input, but also something the
right.
AI uh you know I use pseudo, so it's something that makes. Um, and sometimes it's better than what I heard in my head, and sometimes it's
Hmm.
worse, and I hate it. But
Okay.
uh,
Um, so you say you use prompts to do your model. Like, do you have full control? And can you explain that to people who haven't heard of using AI models to like what is Suno asking you and what are you inputting?
so it asks for lyrics, or you could say instrumental. Uh, you can even tell pseudo to generate lyrics, but they're not good. Uh,
Correct. Yeah.
and then after you fill out that box, you go to the next box, and it has the style description, and that's where you put in how you want it to sound. It's usually off of um, like the mood that you're trying to set. If you
Hmm.
describe that as a better to get closer to what you want.
Okay. Yeah, I have a screenshot that I grabbed off of Marika. It does what I call analyzing. Is that correct? Like what you're
Uh,
saying? So, or it takes an analysis of what you feed it. In this, we're talking
what
about
you put it,
text.
yes.
Um, I'll put this up on my podcast so I can see it, but I got to change my scene.
I know it has you can upload
Hmm.
tracks, but it's usually, from my understanding, I know of people who like play instruments, right, but they don't really have lyrics to them. They'll like record themselves playing the guitar
Yeah,
and then
and then
upload that
and
to
then
Sudo
and then extend
and
it.
then have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So in this quote, this is the way that it analyzed it. The piece should convey a gentle and melodic nature with a soft flowing piano melody co- complementing subtle strings, and the composition should be a release of tension, creating an emotional depth and introspective feel. The, these things that it's describing, uh, how is your ear analyze music and like break stuff down? Like you would never describe it like that, would you?
Yes and no. It's almost like we're I guess before no, but since I've been doing this, I'm learning what the AI, how the AI, what the AI wants to hear.
Hmm.
Like I'm learning the language essentially, like what I want to hear, what it wants to hear. Like I'm learning the bridge, the right words that I need to give it for it to give me what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Um, so I guess in a sense, we are kind of training ourselves to speak, to describe music we want to hear in the way that the prompts would
Right. So
understand.
I can continue with it. It does go down into make it a steady tempo, 60 to 70 beats per minute.
Uh-huh.
Or you can like there's a word in flamenco music because flamenco music does not stay the same tempo. Anyways, like do you think there's other words that we don't really know that like we could be feeding it that like styles
Hmm,
of different languages that we don't know?
probably, uh, probably, because I also speak Spanish, so and I have made some Spanish songs. It was interesting to that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was interesting because I was testing it. That if I were to just tell it to be in Spanish but in English, it would do it, and it did. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and it was good. Uh,
Yeah,
and
sometimes
so yeah, I do think
sometimes
there's
yeah, it
probably
does change the way that it's communicated, I think. Yeah,
yeah,
interesting. Like,
yeah, no. So I'm sure there are styles and words we just haven't figured out yet.
mhm. Do you think it could be novel in creating styles that haven't been created yet?
Probably. I will say the most unique music has been music I've heard made by AI artists.
Hmm.
Um, sounds more personal. If that's, I think that yeah, that's the right word I want to use. Personal. Um,
Hmm. I like how you say
unfiltered.
it's personal.
And then,
Because some people would argue that, like a musician would, that like they didn't
uh-huh,
experience the experiences that led up to them creating that. Um,
uh-huh.
and the value in that is biological and it's a biography of you. Like, I appreciate your time.
Oh, I appreciate you with the server, man. Like you can get to watch us grow. It'll be a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Thank you for making it a great place to be. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Hey man, see you around.